Hello, Dan Fowler here again. This is the part one of the overview for the 7 pillars of the perfect story. I'm going to go through the first couple points of the 7 pillars just to kind of give you an overview of what you can expect over the next 6 months. Okay, so pillar number one is what is possible? This is the question you need to be asking not only yourself, but also what you need to give to your clients. We'll be getting into this in depth when we get into our individual coaching calls, what this actually means for you and your particular client or the clients you're looking to get, your prospects. But what is possible? This is the most important pillar of the entire system. If you don't get this number one pillar down, all the other pillars will not make sense and you will not have the successes you're looking for. So really take some time when we get into the coaching calls to really hammer in on what is possible. Let me share with you what I mean by what is possible. When you are selling, it's all about outcomes. Outcomes for the client. It's not about your product. It's not about your service. It's about the kinds of outcomes you can help your client with, what you can provide them. If you can answer what is possible to your clients, talking about their favorable outcomes that they will receive when they work with you, partner with you, or even buy your products or services, that is the key to having them convert into new sales. So what is possible is crucial, because if you come off talking about your what, which is your products, your service, what's on your website, no one's going to care about that because you're not talking about them. You're talking about you. You need to talk about them, which is what do they want? You want them as a client? You need to bring them in to your realm to be able to talk about what they want and the outcomes that they're looking for. They have a specific need, a specific desire. You need to be able to fill that. If you're just throwing at them carte blanche services, programs, and whatever it may be, you're going to miss out on that client because they're going to go find someone else who understands them and can provide the outcome that they're looking for. So as you can see, what is possible is more than just what you have to offer a client. It's about what the client needs and the experience that they're looking for. If you aren't providing an experience for your clients, they aren't going to gravitate to you. They are looking for an experience that's going to lead them to that favorable outcome. And it just so happens that you're selling a product or a service or something from your website to give them that favorable outcome. And because of that experience and that favorable outcome that you're painting for them, they're going to come to you and buy your products, buy your services, and come back to you over and over and over again because you answered the key question. What is possible for them? All right, well, on to pillar number two. So pillar number two is the Enlightened Story. Now, this is a story within the story of the 7 pillars. It is your story as an entrepreneur. And most entrepreneurs and business owners leave this part out and they jump straight into telling everyone about their products and their services and their great flashy website. Ultimately, if you leave this part out, you are leaving money on the table. People want to know why you do your business and why you're the best choice. And they don't really care about your what until they really care about your why. Your why is your story, your enlightened story. When I say enlightened, it's what brought you from where you were to where you are now and makes you the perfect choice to give them that favorable outcome and answer the question, what is possible? So your enlightened story is the context around the what is possible question. It gives credence to yourself, to your company, and what your company and yourself are able to do for a prospect so they can turn into a client, so they can buy those products and services that a lot of you are pushing forward and talking about right off the bat. You've got to talk about the story. I want to know why you do things. So do other clients. Make sure you include that within your overall 7 pillars of the perfect story because it's all about your story that connects to their story, that answers that question, what is possible, and gives them that favorable outcome. So here is something that'll help you unlock your enlightened story. It's a question I ask all my clients, especially when we first sit down with each other. I ask them, when was the first moment you realized that you wanted to do your business. Most entrepreneurs have to think about it for quite some time. And if that's you, that's okay too. Most of you guys don't think about when the first time or that first moment it was that took you from where you were to where you are now. And now you're focusing on all the products and services, and you're wondering why people aren't connecting with you. Go back to that moment when your business was so alive for you. It was connected to you because of a heartfelt, emotional connection. Your connection to your business is the connection your clients are looking for too. So that moment, whatever it was, whether it was a bad situation, a great situation, whatever pushed you emotionally, physically, and experientially into getting into the business that you're in, that is what you need to tap into. That is part of your enlightened story. And that's part of the story that you need to share with those clients. Your clients will gravitate to you because now you're being open, you're being vulnerable, and they can kind of peer into your business beyond the products and services and into the core and heart of your company. They're going to be buying that experience. They're going to be buying the connection between story. So if you can provide your clients with that point of connection where you started your business, why you started your business, they are going to want to attach themselves to you. That's going to be a loyal brand follower. You've probably heard this other places, but loyal brand followings come from a storyline that is connective and relative to your clients. They are going to want to be next to you, be around you, and they're ultimately going to want to buy everything you produce because that is a piece of your story. Your story has that connective, heartfelt, emotional felt, and even intellectual connection with your clients. Make sure you take time and really dig deep and find what that enlightened story is for you.